Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor, and today I am going to be showing you guys a grocery haul that I did and a few other little things. So just continue watching if you want to see that, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see any future videos. Okay, so I kind of wanted to go into a little bit of greater detail of the things that I got. So I'm first going to start out with the things that I got for my protein intake for the next little bit. So I got chicken breast. This one, Mediterranean style, is so good. From Walmart. I go and grab all my groceries there, but I got this cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is actually quite a bit in protein, so only for a half a cup, it's around 14 grams of protein, and I've been doing protein pancakes with them, and I make lasagna and stuff as well. And then these were $9 for these chicken fries, so a little bit more chicken there. I got some lunch meat, just nice to have if I'm making like grilled cheese or just some sandwiches and stuff. And then some tofu. This I also love doing. It's like scrambled tofu, just putting it into like a curry or stuff like that. Also, last thing I got is some canned tunas. I love making tuna melts with them. They are so yummy. And then we'll kind of savage on to other stuff. So I got me some bagels. I have been really liking having some breakfast bagels in the morning with eggs, spinach, mayo, and whatever else I put in there. Bread's just a staple in my house. Then I got some pasta. This pasta at Walmart for a huge bag is like 97 cents. So I always stock up on these when I'm there. And then we got some pizzas. These are just nice and quick and easy if I'm wanting something to snack on. We got some yogurt. This can also be a little bit of a source of protein, but this one just isn't as high. Crackers, bananas. These are more of my daughter and my fiance eats them. And then some canned soup. Again, yogurt. Cucumbers. We've got some mushrooms. These are also higher in protein, so I add them to like pasta sauces, chili, a bunch of stuff. We got tomatoes, raspberries, carrots, oranges, bell pepper, spinach, goldfish, fruit sensation snacks because I actually do eat those, and cereal. I also forgot this is that I got egg whites because I normally hate egg whites, but I've been using these as well, so this is also a protein source. And then for my fats, I just got avocados because I have some other stuff in the fridge that I use, and my cottage cheese and stuff like that is pretty high in it. When I get my groceries, I tend to pretty much just stick with the same sort of stuff, so this is a pretty staple stuff except for like the chicken fingers, and I don't always buy pizza, but it's just been really nice with these summer nights and having some pizza, watching some TV and stuff. So I wanted to have a little sit down chit chat with you guys and just kind of give you a little bit of an insight of me, what my background's like, how I got into the fitness industry and stuff like that. So I am 22. I'm a December baby, so I'm younger than pretty much everyone I went to school with. My best friend is a month older than me, so her and I were always like this because we were the youngest in the group. I have a 1.5-year-old, almost 2-year-old, and like October. So crazy. Time has went by so fast. I started my fitness journey when I want to say I kind of got into it when I was around 15 because I started working at a gym when I was about 13. So it kind of always intrigued me, especially because my mom is a yoga instructor, personal trainer, and she did bikini competitions. So it was kind of just always in my life. It was something that I always wanted to do, because obviously when you see your parent doing something, it intrigues you to do it. So I did my first competition when I was 16. I had only did like, I think it was like a 6-week prep, honestly. It was nothing crazy. My coach at the time was like, Taylor, you're so small, you're just getting into the gym, you're so young, like, we're not going to do anything crazy, you don't need to do anything crazy. And he told me, like, we're doing this to see if you actually want to do it and if it's something that you like. So did it, started like increasing my workouts, started tracking my food a little bit more, and just paying more attention, because before, like, I'm a sweet fanatic. Any person that knows me, like donuts, ice cream, chips, like seriously, I love that sort of food. It's just my safe space almost. So I did it and I loved it. Like, being upstage, seriously, it lit a fire in my soul. Like, I didn't think I would, because I get pretty shy when it comes to like talking to people, but I can't express the feeling of what it is like on stage. It was so amazing, and I got such a high from it. I placed like 7th out of 8 girls, which is fine because I was 16 at the time. So I was the youngest competitor out there. And years went by. When I was 18, I did my second one. I did not have anyone coaching me at this time. I did it completely on my own. This one was a little bit harder on my mental state. I was also graduating high school at the time, so all of my friends were going to graduation parties. They were just going out. They were going for dinners. They were doing all these things, and I was kind of missing a lot of that stuff because I was eating such low calories, because I was doing it on my own. So when you have a coach, you can rely on them to tell you what you kind of need, and they have different eyes, a fresh set of eyes. As for you, you're always going to be your worst critic. So for me, I found that that's what I was doing. Like, I honestly cut my carbs down to 50 grams at one point, because I felt like I was not doing good and that I needed to be better. But when I did that, I started finding that since I was telling myself I could not have a lot of the foods, I was binging them. I would go to the grocery store, buy a bunch of this stuff, go home and literally eat it all. Like, I don't even know if my mom or my stepdad at the time or my brother knew that I did that, or because I was house sitting sometimes for some people, because obviously I was in high school, so that's a thing that you do in high school. So I was binge eating. I was hard on myself, because when I would binge eat, then I would cut down my calories more, because I was like, oh, like, that was bad of you, instead of just kind of living it on and being like, okay, whatever. So once I did that competition, I think there wasn't very many girls. There was 4, I placed 3rd. So again, not overall bad, but there wasn't very many girls in there. And I never wanted to compete again. I shouldn't say that. There was a time in that period when I was like maybe 19 that I kind of wanted to. But then I just realized that I wasn't able to do it. It takes a lot of hard strength and determination to do it. And for me, it just wasn't that. Like, I was developing such a bad relationship with food, and I just wasn't willing to do that anymore to myself. And I really had other goals that I wanted to do. So I just started focusing on allowing my body to eat whatever it wants. And I still do that now. I go to the gym, I lift what I want. I work towards my glutes more than anything, because that's something I like to do. And I just do really heavy lifts, and I try and get outside as much as I possibly can, but I also don't beat myself up if I can't go to the gym. So now I'm definitely at a lot better place than I was when I was younger. But so all of my competing years, it's kind of how I got into where I am now in my space of being able to be more of a balanced lifestyle, balanced food, and stuff like that. So I also wanted to share with you guys the things that I'm certified in, because I am pretty proud of all that I've accomplished, because I didn't go to college after I graduated high school. I actually ended up traveling to Greece by myself, the first time ever. And I stayed there for a month, and I did my 200-hour yoga teacher training in Athens. No, I didn't do it in Athens, sorry. I did go to Athens, and I ended up staying there. But I went to Kythera. It's a little island off of Greece, and I met some wonderful ladies there that I'm still friends with and talk to every once in a while. But so I stayed there for a month. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience. I learned a lot about myself in that time frame, because you're 9 hours ahead or behind. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's ahead from my parents, so I couldn't really talk to them very much. A lot of everything was on me. And then once I got back, probably a year later, I got certified. I did my fitness theory with CFES, my weight training with CFES, and then my personal training with CFES. And kind of in between all of that stuff, I did my 100-hour in my vinyasa training, and my, I think it's a 75-hour in yin training, and did many different workshops in yoga. I did all with Semper Viva. Unfortunately, they closed down as soon as COVID started, which was such a disgrace, because it sucks. But yeah, so I did a lot of trainings and a lot of schooling, so I'm very passionate about everything that I'm doing, and I have some more courses that I'm going to do, because I just love learning. I love learning new things. I try and do workshops and do as much reading as I possibly can, so I can educate myself, so that I can educate my clients. The thing I'll share with you guys is I am from northern BC, Canada. So where I'm from, it's pretty much cold for about 8 months or so out of the year, and then we have a little bit of summer. But when our summer starts, it's like snowing, raining, sunny, snowy, raining. Our weather's a little bit bipolar. But yeah, so if there's any other questions that you have for me, or you just want answered in general about health, fitness, mom life, whatever it is, shoot it down in the comments, and I will make a future video about it. But other than that, thank you for watching, and don't forget to put on the notifications so you can keep updated to when I post any future videos. Have a good day, guys.